Whoa. What up? Whoa. All kinds of stuff all over the table. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. So, what's up? This is a BQ Emily video. So, if you haven't seen one of my videos before, it's probably because this is one of my first videos ever. Except for like a introductory video for the channel. So, I just finished, God, probably a solid hour plus on a website for gay, bi, and lesbian chat. I haven't been on one of those sites, God, probably in over a decade. Over a decade. Yeah, so I spent a lot of time trying to weave in and out of the online chatting world, which again, I haven't been on for like over a decade. Yeah, over a decade. So, online chatting is about like I remember it was, only maybe, oddly enough, slightly cleaner. Who would have figured? Either that or I just lucked out and found the one clean chat site. That's probably it. So, anyhow, went on there. First went into a room where the ladies were talking about Crown Royal. Since I don't really drink, I had no idea what to say. I had no idea what to talk about. So I switched to a different channel. Chat room? I switched to a different chat room, and I found one that had a bunch of different bisexual ladies on it, and so I chatted up with some of them. I started trying to like type in the comment little stream feed thing, itching nose, you know, saying hi, hey, it's my first time in a long time. Someone's like, hey, how long has it really been? I'm like, a very long time, like early 2000s. I'm like, I was in high school, and she's like, oh, I was in junior high back then, which is cool. She was totally cool, totally sweet, and trying to help rein in some of the other ladies' madness, so that was good. She kind of like forum boss a little bit. It was kind of cool. And then, of course, after you've been on there for a little bit, you get like 50,000 private messages, half of them from guys that are like, hey, can I ask you a question? And you're like, if you must, ... sure, if you insist. You're trying to say it in a way that right out the gate informs guys that you're not really interested, but they never get the hint because it's online and they're guys. Guys don't get subtle hints. And even if you told them directly, F dude, I'm not here for dudes, they'd still persist. So I got rid of a couple by commenting with the phrase nope, or invisible, or I look like a human, because the question is always, what do you look like, or do you consider yourself a kinky girl? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm invisible. I look like a human female. I just look human. So, yeah. But eventually I landed on a couple ladies. That sounded potentially provocative. I ended up chatting with a couple ladies, one from Australia, from Queensland, who seemed awesome and was just a couple years older than me. 4 years older than me. And then I also ended up chatting with a young lady from Philadelphia, who oddly enough was 4 years younger than me. So for some strange reason, I was floating on the 4 younger, 4 older bubble for convos today. So that was interesting. But as I weeded in, I also ran into a 44-year-old man who's bisexual and struggling with coping with his sexuality because he's married. He loves her, but he also very strongly attracted to men right now, and he's struggling with that. So it was interesting getting to tell my story to people, getting to hear people's stories, and help support people who are just starting to come to grips with the full scope of who they are as an individual. So that is like my online commentary today. If you aren't on online chat sites, they're not horrible. If you find a good one, they can be quite interesting and uplifting and informative. So my advice, check out some online chatting. Make some friends from around the world. Create that community of LGBTQ, especially if you are in a part of the world where you do not feel connected, or you just feel really awkward or embarrassed trying to connect in real life with members of our community, because growing up in church, I find it really awkward to connect, because like, do I kiss you now? Do I not kiss you now? I don't know. So that's my thoughts. I love you guys. Be good to each other and love yourself, and I'll see you later.